when you look at schools that have great test scores, right? There's like a geographic predictability to it. The states include North Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan. Do we see a pattern? The states with the worst racially predictable disparities in education are the same states. My home state of Minnesota, which is like tops in so many different things, is 50 out of 50 states for its Native American data. How can that be possible? And I think one of the things that tends to happen is in states that tend to be a little bit whiter, you tend to have a predominantly white teaching core, you tend to have a little whiter curriculum, and practices that are based out of Western traditions, and you tend to have a little less of the other stuff. That tends to serve those white students pretty well. And it tends to not work as well for everybody else. Now, that's a lot of generalizing to do with complex human scenarios. And I think when you look at and you juxtapose that to like a Hawaiian medium school with 100% graduation rate and other things, one of the things that that school tends to do, because they're running their school in Hawaiian, is they tend to have people who speak Hawaiian teach, who tend to be Hawaiian, who tend to indigenize the curriculum, and it tends to speak to those kids. So when you're in mixed company, you can't go all the way one way or all the way the other. We tended to kind of go all the way one certain way, and we're trying to move this where we can do better by all the kids, right? So we can't have a school that's like a white empowerment program that makes people cringe, and it's not right. So we do have to diversify all the things. And this is part of the reason why, like, you know, a diverse array of curricular topics, so addressing everything from like, you know, state standards, education standards. And by the way, this is happening in states of every political persuasion. Like Montana is a pretty conservative state, and they have Indian Ed for all. Alaska has a standalone set of Indigenous Alaskan language and culture standards. We're seeing some emerging efforts in Minnesota and other places, and this conversation's been underway in North Dakota too. So I would say still an emerging conversation. There have been some action items taken, but still much further to go. So I do think those are healthy conversations to have at that level, and it makes it easier for you implementing at a district level when the rule book is aligned with where you want to go. So it is worth fighting the rule book fight, and regardless of what the rule book says, saying within the parameters of the educational standards that we have, how can we do better at having all of our students know who they are for exactly who they are, and here too, like all the things matter.